Well, hello Fly Babies, it's me, Flylady Cat, and I am here today to help you have peace in your home, to help you have control in your life, and to help you learn how to love yourself. Finally, love yourself. Today we're going to talk about how to get the motivation to get your house decluttered and get to the point where you can deep clean your home. So I hope that's something that's exciting for you today. I'm going to take a few minutes to say hello to you as you come in. So hey Gabriella Beatis, how are you? Hey Sue. Hey Baby Home and Beyond. Hey Donna Perry and Carrie Wang. Hey Noel Sada. Okay, only 20 of you so far. I was a little bit late, I apologize. Hi Nancy Hurt Turtle 2013. Hey S. Saeed. Hi Jenny Penrod and Monique. Oh my goodness, y'all are flying in here. Pathological Buyer and Mama Cat's Homestead. Hey, that's Plaid Sheep. Hello Regine. Hi Elisa. Hi from Germany. And Flying Chores. Hi from Hawaii. I don't think I've ever had anybody from Hawaii today. I'm excited. Hi Heather. 93 degrees, warm weather up there. Hi Dixie Cat from Alabama. Roll Tide. Hope you're not an Auburn fan, but if you are, I love you anyway. Hey Eva from Germany. Hey Donna Reed from Southern California. Hi Yoda from Greece. Hello, I love Greece. I've been there. Hi Darlene. Hey Tracy. Hey Elizabeth. Nalberto. Hey Holly at home from the UK. Guy and Jackie from Canada. Jackie, okay, Mama Cat's in Alabama. That's right, Mobile. Oh, thanks, Judy. I love this little dress too. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Janet. Kentucky gal, go Big Blue. Okay. Hey, Penny in Georgia. All right, we've taken about 2 minutes. So, hi, Caldwell crew. Hi, Janet from Ontario, and hi, Kelly Wood from Toronto. Let's talk about what it takes to get the motivation to get your house decluttered, because sometimes we just lack motivation. Hi Jay. We just lack the motivation. Hi Mama Irma from Bosnia. Okay, I'm done. I can't say hey to anybody else. I got to get this focused. Okay, even though I did see Lindsay from Nashville. Hi. Okay, I'm done. All right, so let's talk about what it is that's going to get us motivated. Well, first of all, I want you to picture in your mind. You know, I talk about your mind a lot because changing your mind just changes everything. So I want you to picture what it would be like. Now, we're not going to have a crazy minimalistic home. I just want you to picture what it would be like to walk in your door. Your house smells fresh. There's no clutter. The furniture is clear. The tables are clear. There's no dust. There's like a peace that pervades your home. When you go into your kitchen, the counters are clear, the dishes are clean, there's food in the refrigerator, and the refrigerator is tidy. The pantry is organized. When you go into your bedroom, the bed is made. There's a candle by your bed. The curtains are perfect, or whatever you've got. You know, picture the way you want your house. In the bathroom, the towels are hanging beautifully. You know, the sink is clean. The toilet's sparkly. The tub doesn't have a ring. There's not junk everywhere. It's a positive environment. When you go into your laundry room, there's your washer, there's your dryer, pristine and beautiful. There's one little load of laundry waiting to be done. There's hangers. There's cleaning material and things to clean, detergent and softeners or vinegar and homemade detergent, I don't care, whatever it is. That's the way it looks. And when you walked into the door, before you got in there was a tidy yard and maybe a few little flowers by the front door and a pretty wreath and a nice clean mat. And when you go out the back door, it's tidy and pretty, and there's shade from the tree on the lawn. You know what I mean? It's not jumbled and everything's everywhere. It's tidy. That's the idea. That's the picture in your head. Think about when you go into a beautifully appointed hotel room and you open the door. And it's not just, you know, a motel. It's a nice room, right? It's got really beautiful bedding. It's got just the right things on the walls. It's got just the most beautiful lamps. It's not fancy, to the point of you can't imagine being in this room. It's just comfortable. So when you walk in, you go, oh, that's so nice, right? And then the kids come in and everybody opens their suitcases and everything blows up and all you can say is, let's get out of here. You know why? Because that's not a fun place to be anymore. That jumble just gets you, right? So we're going to learn how to organize. That's what we're doing through the Flylady program. We're learning how to organize and how to get rid of the clutter and then how to deep clean, right? So this is your motivation, is that picture in your head. That's what you're going for. So won't it be nice one day when your friend says, hey, I'm in the neighborhood, love to see you, haven't seen you in a while, and you say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, come on over. And you open your door and you know that your friend's going to be comfortable sitting on your couch, and it's not so fancy and so minimalistic that she can't pull her feet up under herself. And it's not, that uncomfortable. And then when she goes into the kitchen, she can open your fridge and get out a drink and it's all there nice and neat. And if you need to serve her some supper, you have food in the fridge. And if it gets late because you're having such a good time, the guest bed has clean sheets on it and there are nice fresh towels in the linen closet. See, that's a welcoming home, right? It's almost the same thing as being debt-free. And I'll tell you how I mean this comparison. When you're debt-free, you can afford to help other people, right? But when you're not debt-free, you're constantly struggling to get your bills paid. You're constantly worrying how to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. You're constantly worrying about how to be really frugal with your groceries, right? But when you're debt-free, that is relieved and you can help other people. So if you wanted to donate to St. Jude's, you could do that. If you want to contribute generously to your church, you can do that. But if you're tight all the time and it's a struggle, it's such an uncomfortable feeling. So this is the same thing when your house is peaceful, and it is so doable. All you have to do is follow this plan. It takes self-discipline to be debt-free. It does. And it takes self-discipline to get your house in great shape. Hey, Lauren. It takes self-discipline. It doesn't take a lot of physical effort. It doesn't take a lot of, I see you, Jackie. I hear what you're saying. It doesn't take a lot of physical effort. It does not. It doesn't take a chunk of your time. It does not. Don't fib to yourself. This is an easy program. What it does take, what is hard, is disciplining yourself to do these few little minutes of things. So getting out of bed first thing in the morning before the family requires self-discipline until you have done it enough where it's a habit. Have you ever learned how to play an instrument? You remember when you first learned, you couldn't get the fingering right, and you had to learn theory, and it was awful, and you played terrible little pieces that you didn't like a little brown jug, and then one day you got really good at it, and you got a piece that you loved, and you practiced, and it was hard, and you couldn't make your fingers do it, and then one day you could play it. And now when you go to play the instrument, it's a pleasure, and that piece just sings out of the instrument. It's easy. It doesn't require effort. That's what's going to happen in your house. It will not require effort, but in the beginning, it takes self-discipline, right? It takes self-discipline, but you can do this because I believe in you, and I want this to be your motivation, that picture in your head is what you're going to have. Now, once the clutter is gone, which is step one, right? After you do your basic stuff, your routines are required for self-love, taking care of yourself, not pampering yourself, just treating yourself the same way you treat your children, right? You make your children eat healthy food, you eat healthy food. You make your children drink water when they're hot, you drink water. You make your children take a bath, you take a bath. You make your children brush their teeth, wash their face, you brush your teeth, wash your face. You make your children go to bed at a decent hour, you go to bed at a decent hour. This is loving yourself. It's not the pampering. It's the taking care of yourself, right? So when you go to bed at a decent hour, you're going to be able to get up in the morning. And when you do it with some self-discipline, after a while, it's like playing the instrument. It's going to be a pleasure. The same with cleaning your house, right? So the same with the routines, The same with the basic weekly plan. Basic weekly plan that's just things that people do anyway, right? You buy groceries, you pay your bills. Maybe you don't do a weekly home blessing hour, but you're doing it now. And maybe you don't clean your purse and car regularly, but you do because you're a fly baby, and it makes life so much nicer. And you have a family day and you have a renew your spirit day. Those are your basic 2 things. Now, when we get into the part where you need motivation, that's the decluttering and the cleaning, and that's what we're talking about. So there you have your little mindset. Picture your home. Picture it. Yours is going to look different than mine. Picture how that's going to feel every day when it becomes like playing an instrument to keep it that way. All right, so how do we get there? What we do is we do our decluttering for 15 minutes. When you're in the zone, listen to me, don't jump all over the house. Stay in your zone. Right now we're in zone 5, that's the living room. Stay in that room. If it's got clutter, then you're going to declutter for 15 minutes. That's it. When you're done, you're going to take the trash out to the garbage or the recycles or whatever. You're going to put the things that you want to give away to the back of the car, and then you're going to distribute the other things to new homes in your house. So it's going to be placed in the right spot. 15 minutes. And then to keep it that way, because that's only a part of the room, because you're going to continue to do this, right? To keep it as decluttered as you have it at this point, you're going to have you and your family and your husband complete their processes. Please don't leave that there. Remember, we talked about at supper that we're really trying to get our house, and you give them a picture, give them there's something called a vision board in business. So you create a vision board. Create a vision board for yourself and share that vision with your family. This is what we're going to have. You're going to be proud to have your friends come over. And honey, you can bring your boss to dinner. We can do whatever. So just think about that and recruit your family, your husband and your children to help you do these things, right? And then once the decluttering is done, it's a breeze to clean, because cleaning only takes between 5 and 15 minutes, and it's just one thing. So you just pick one thing 4 days a week. In 3 months, if you do this, in 3 months, you're going to see a tremendous change. So I hope that helps you with your motivation on how to declutter and clean your house, just having that picture in your mind. All right, so let's see what you have to say about it. All right, now Lauren is talking to someone else about their in-laws, so I don't know what that's about because I wasn't reading those, but let's see what you have to say. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you to have that motivation. Judy says, I use my timer and say do it for only 5 minutes, rest, and then the other 5 minutes. That works. And sometimes people have health issues and they can only do 5 minutes, and that's fine too. Eva says, this sounds like paradise, but with a family, it's not realistic. It is realistic, Eva. It is realistic. Do you not know other people who have tidy homes and children? It is realistic. Don't lie to yourself. You can do this. You can do this. So don't lie to yourself. Now, it's true that children are messy. It's true that husbands are messy, but it can still work. And a lot of times you'll notice that husbands will actually jump on board, okay? Fairy Twisha Marriott says she finished her paper clutter. Girl, high fives to you. Yay, high fives. All right, who else has something to say? Nobody? You're not feeling motivated? You're not feeling the dream? Come on. It's not just paradise. It's a fact, right? Trina says she used her timer to help her husband tidy his office at work and even got through his foot-high stack of paper. Shred, throw away, file, and action. Yay, good girl. Lauren says her son has therapy twice per day in her home, and they manage to keep things pretty tidy. Yes, ma'am, it can absolutely be done. It is a mindset. So you just have the dream first, have the vision first, and then work toward the vision. Without hope, the people perish, and that's having a vision, right? Rosalind Vasquez says, thanks for all your videos. Yes, it can be done, from Corning. I know you, Rosalind. All right. Hola, amiga. Hola. Okay, Judy says, there are 5 of us, and it does work. 2 teenagers and 3 adults. That's right. Anu Gandhi says, any advice on pack rat husband? He gets overwhelmed with decluttering and his half of the closet is out of control. Yes, my advice, Anu, is to say, honey, this is your section of the house, and it's in the office or it's by your bed or whatever. That's where your stuff is going to go. Anything that I find that isn't in a shared space that doesn't belong there is going to go there. And if you need me to help you organize it, I can. All right? So if his closet is out of control and he's losing his mind, then just step in and help him if he's ready for help. Sometimes they don't want to be helped. And, just like we don't want to have people messing with our stuff. All right. Oh, golly, you guys are talking fast now. Oh, my goodness, there's so much stuff. Okay, Elizabeth says we want a bigger house, but now I'm rethinking. Bigger house, bigger places to clean. Woo. Okay, Miranda Burris says I only have the junk drawer left. Girl, awesome. Trina says using the mindset in the garden for 2 weeks and now getting weeds tidied and trees trimmed. Yes, Trina. Carrie, I never thought I could do it, but now I'm flying, work full-time, school-age kids, and I'm also working on my second master's degree, and I'm doing it. Routines are the key. That is awesome, Carrie. Congratulations. Plaid Sheep, I have a 2-year-old and 6-year-old boys, husband, and dog, and it is possible. I think I could never go back to before my Flylady days. Oh, that's such good news. Yes, routines are the key, Carrie. I got what you were saying. Darlene, my husband is doing more than he ever has, and no one asked him to. Isn't that amazing? Kathleen, hello from Seattle. Trina, garden goal is by Christmas to have a big difference, and you will. You will. Mama Cat, I walked into my son's room a bit ago, and he was cleaning his room with no prompting at all. Girls, it happens. Let me tell you, I've got one fly baby who asked her sons where her 6-year-old daughter was, and she said, she's upstairs. And she said, what's she doing up there? And they said, cleaning our room. And she went in and she said, Nora, you're cleaning the boys' room? Yes. And I've done this and I've done this and I've done this. And she said, but I asked you to clean your room. And she said, it's clean. And she went into her daughter's room and it was clean. And she's 6 years old. Now, she's more than likely a born organized, but you might have 1 or 2 of those in your crew. You never know. But wasn't that fun? I just thought that was the sweetest story. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to who I skipped. Oh my goodness, there's so many things to talk about. So that was Mama Cat. Donna, the more I declutter, the more I'm motivated. Success breeds success. Girls, love it. Having container for each activity is a must with kids. That is true. That is true. And for ourselves, for each craft. Each thing needs a separate container and you put it away. Don't leave it out because you think you might forget. Right? Jenny Penrod says, I'm still working baby steps, but I found I clean up little bits that have been driving me crazy and they only take me 5 to 10 minutes. I don't plan to do it when I do, so I don't time it. That's pretty neat. Cheryl Stowe, I love this system so much. I told my coworkers about it and now there are 4 of them on the system. Hi, Cheryl Stowe's coworkers. I hope you're here. Jenny said it made a huge impact. Every time I declutter, it gets quicker and quicker to clean. That's right, Abu Box. Helen Anagastopoulou. I have been flying for almost a year. You've really been helping me keeping up. Thank you. You're welcome. Helping me keep up. Heidi, I depend on my wheelchair and sometimes I have to skip a step. Still motivated and even a little proud of myself. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Awesome, Heidi. Very good. Anu, thanks for your advice. Your videos have helped me so much over the past few months. You are welcome, honey. Lisa, love the routines. Nisi, 1 husband and 2 boys, but getting things done a lot easier. I homeschool too, and now I'm flying using Fly Student. Awesome. Jackie Cat, have you always had it all together or did you ever have clutter issues? Girl, please. I used to call my sister, hear that southern slip out, on Saturdays because I would do this huge 6-hour deep clean on Saturday because my house blew up all week long. I would call my sister and I'd say, Marty, I know how to clean, just tell me what to do. Because I was so overwhelmed and frozen with anxiety, I couldn't even do anything. And she'd say, okay, start in your bathroom. She didn't know any more than I did, but she just said, start in your bathroom. So I would deep clean. I wouldn't just clean, I would deep clean the bathroom until it was sparkling. And I felt like I could breathe, like my anxiety went away. And then I would go back in the house and I work a little bit on something else and I run back to the bathroom and I would take a few deep breaths because it looked nice. Because my mother is not sidetracked. She's what you call born organized. And she was a perfectionist like we all are too. And so I learned how to deep clean from her. That's all. I didn't know how to keep it away, how to complete the process. So on Saturday, I'd scream at my children, scream at my husband, deep clean. I was on my hands and knees on the tile scrubbing. It was just ridiculous. Doing every single thing in the house, then grocery shopping. So Saturday was gone. And then I would also mow the yard because my husband is an amputee, but he would do the edging, because we didn't have a riding mower at that point. He would do the edging and the blowing. He would keep the garage clean, and he was doing his part. And my kids, bless their hearts, were doing the best they could. But it was a horrible day. Sunday was a fantastic day because everything looked sparkling clean, and we could all rest. We went to church. We had a nice dinner. We'd go for a ride, whatever. It was a wonderful day. Play games. Then Monday, it all started over again. And in the meantime, I still never did get to the frustration of my closets and my drawers and you know, those little hidey places. And I would do laundry all Sunday afternoon. I would do that. So that was me. And I still have my little slippages. Don't tell anybody. I have hidey holes. I have something right now in this back closet. You want me to show you? You want me to show? No, I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you. It's just a thing I need to put. I need to put some things away. I didn't complete my process. Shh. Okay. All right. Let's see. Doing it since August. It's really working. You're so welcome, Donna. You're welcome, Elisa. Hi, Nelisa. Okay, we're caught up. All right. Julie says hi. Hi. Donna says, I keep a donation container near the front door, and we put all the stuff in there we want to drop off when it's full. That's awesome. Bye, Jay. It was wonderful. Wonderful having you. Bye-bye. Yeah, Gregory. Trina, my husband is the pack rat here. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Jackie, missing the beginning, but we'll listen to it. You're welcome. Yeah, I remember the 6-hour clean days. Not anymore. That's right, baby. Not anymore. I suffer from anxiety, so I feel better knowing that you've been through this. Absolutely, Jackie. Good evening, Carol. My 4 granddaughters are here 2 hours after school every day, and they clutter big time with school papers and such. My kids unload everything into my carport and my shed. I can't get them to stop. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You have to set limits. That's all. You just set the limits, firm but kind. Yes, you can. Change your mind. Don't say you can't. You can. You're the CEO here, not them. You're the CEO, so you can do it. I promise you. Darlene says, show us. You really want me to? Okay, hold on. And then I got to go. Okay, this is in my closet. You see what it says? It says, put away. You know what's in it? Here's what's in it. I threw my yoga mat in it, my yoga stretchy thing in it, my yoga socks in it. There's another one in here somewhere. My yoga blanket, all yoga stuff. All right, and look what I found in here. I saw this yesterday. My yellow gloves, I wondered where they went. This is a neti pot. I've got some cleaning stuff in here. See, this is when I cleaned out underneath my sink in the bathroom. This is before I got my new toilets, which I've had about a year. This is stuff to clean them that I couldn't, because I couldn't get the rust stains out. This, because I thought it was still good, I would keep it. I've got these things that I don't use. See, I should just get rid of this stuff. These little toilet things, those little clear things you stick in the toilet. I've got some delicious evergreen spray for Christmas. So that's how long it's been in there, a year. Some cough drops. And last but not least, scrubbing bubbles. So that's what's in my basket, and I need to put them away or throw them away or give them away, right? So I need to listen to myself, and I vow this will be taken care of today. I'll take care of it today. All right. I am not a psychologist or a therapist. I totally am not. I thank you for your compliment, but don't, if you need help like that, don't come to me. I'm just going to give you general life advice. Just advice, right? And I've been around a long time, and I've run a business. I have had people work for me, and I know how things work. It only takes 5 minutes. That's right, Trina, thanks. Too funny, you're welcome. I'm sorry your streaming goes out living in a shoe. The closet is a good spot, but not in put away container. I'm human just like you, but you can do it. So this will be put up today. I'll put it away. It'll all go away. All right, girls, I hope that you enjoyed this today. I always enjoy being with you. I hope that you got the motivation to declutter. I do. I hope you got the motivation to declutter. Thanks, Donna. Thank you very much, Gregory. Thank you. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I always want you to remember that you are beautiful. Bye-bye.